Channel. I am Lourdes of Order and Intuition. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel so y'all can receive uploads when I put them on the platform. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. Welcome on in. This channel is for the real, divine, earthly role models where we seek our inner kingdom first. So, welcome. Role models, this message is credited by way of the Most High's in our energy's name. Let's get started. Ashe. So my intuition is saying like a family member that switched up on you. It was a family member that switched up on you. They went like they did like a whole 360 or something like that. That's spirit, yeah. Balance. But in this whole situation, balance is key. So I'm not gonna take that, but whatever is something needs to be balanced out. Look out for a spirit. Mm-hmm. Did I say something needs to be balanced out? We got the Ace of Swords. So something needs to be balanced out. Yeah. Maybe there was like something that was involved with a mother or something like that. But I feel like whatever it is, you got something coming to you. Some of you could be a fire sign. You could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, what else you got for spirit? But it's the truth of the matter of something has came out. I think something, I feel like it came from like a source from on high, some type of connection that you had got that gave you a clear direction about a family member, or it could be even a friend that is like a family member or something like that. But I feel like the truth of the whole matter has came out. Basically, you was crowned by way of the truth of whatever, came about. Three of Pentacles. Maybe you and this family member could have worked together or something like that, or maybe, I don't know. But at the end of the day, things prevail for you, okay? I feel like you're more the matured one. You're more so the one that, stand 10 toes down no matter what, and who is very independent of thyself, okay? Yeah, some of you could be water signs. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or the family member could be that sign as well. But something had came out, or you could be an Earth sign. So I see all the signs here, really. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah. But they did the whole 360. Sure, what you got for us? I feel like you gave somebody a job, or somebody, either you gave them like a job or some type of like something that would help them out, but they didn't return the favor back to you. Okay, maybe you gave them a place or you helped them with their place and they didn't return the favor back to you. So now you coming to them because they were not accountable to the fact of maybe they didn't pay something or didn't pay something forward or something. I don't know. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're standing your position, you're standing your power, you're standing your true authentic self, no matter what. Okay? Yeah, then I see with this King of Swords, it's like the truth of the matter. You don't play that shit. It's coming out regardlessly. Could be a air sign. Mm-hmm. Your higher self is calling you to the real true direction of. I feel like you've been wanting to say something a long time ago before. Give me one card, spirit. One card. This was a whole 360. Like this person, I feel like I don't know. They were cool at first, but then see this came out again. You were standing your position no matter what through this whole situation, family or not, friend or not, that's supposed to be act like their family or not. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, it was somebody, it was something about some money. Okay. Some money was involved. But I feel like at the end of the day, you got your wish fulfillment because you still kept yourself. But the Most High is gonna put fire in this person's ass, regardlessly. They got their hands in it too, because I feel like the ancestors, angel, spirit guys, they don't play about you. Something is coming through. Something is coming through to you to make you with the Seven of Wands from on high, because I showed you the Ace of Pentacles, but something is coming through to you from on highs, right? That's going to really allow you to stay in your position, stand your ground, stand exactly what you really, stand on, or things that you you value, stuff that you have morals and standards and, like I said, values of, right? Especially, I don't care if it is a family member, but something got to do with some money. Ooh, damn it. One second, y'all. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, didn't I tell y'all something about standards, morals, and values? You stand upon those no matter what. I don't know, but I feel like something happened to this person. That's why they're acting like that. Maybe they take some type of medication or something. I don't know. And certain things just comes about. Yeah. Certain things just comes about upon them to a certain extent. Or maybe because the ancestors, angel, spirit guys, they don't play about you. Something you receiving things anyways, regardlessly. Okay, doesn't matter where you are in the world. You're receiving things regardlessly. Okay, whether this person switched up in you or did a 360 or not. But I do feel like with this devil card, okay, I feel like certain things just happened to this person, or something had happened to them. Whether if you want to believe it or not. Yeah, then I just split the deck. I cannot make this shit up. Five of Pentacles. Somebody got left out in the cold of some things that did not make sense to you, but you made it all make sense because you connect with the Most High about this family member or this friend or something. Like I said, the truth of the matter, it came out, okay? Maybe it was about a job, or somebody had some type of place, or maybe some type of living situation. That's why I have said this Five of Pentacles. And it's like you stood your ground, because I feel like you're the front person in line, or something that got to do with whatever. You're in charge no matter what. Okay? And this person thought they could be in charge or something like that, but the charge became out of control. Yeah. Out of control because you cut this person off for certain reasons. Like I said, it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody's mother got involved, or somebody is a mother. Maybe this is a mother and a child type of situation, or something like that. Yeah, mother, child, and father. Okay, type situation. Because at the top of the deck, we got the King of Swords. So yeah, let's get more into this. What's going on? Because I'm picking up on certain, different versions of the story, but we need to connect for real. Like, really connect. What else you got for us, Spirit? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, because I feel like I'm getting the same cards. Okay? That's what I feel like. Getting the same cards. What else you got for us, Spirit? One more card, please. Oops. That must be a side note. I'm using a side note. Okay. Yeah, something was involved. Maybe it could have been with a child or a grandchild or something like that. But the side note, yeah, see, there's something that got to deal with somebody was a living situation or something like that. Now it got a person thinking. Okay? It got a person really, really thinking. But something got to do, maybe it was with a child, somebody was pregnant, or maybe, you gave this person 9 months and the 9 months was up, and then boom, or it could have been lesser than 9 months, or 9 could be significant or something like that. Maybe somebody's address got a 9 in it or something, or somebody was living with somebody. Maybe somebody got some, see, children. I didn't even see that. Children involved or something. I don't know. Ooh, okay. I feel like I want to use a different deck, but I'm going to keep using this one. What is this Ace of Swords, Spirit? It's this Ace of Swords. What is that? Ace. And, mhm. Charging in, Knight of Swords. Woo! You see? Didn't I tell y'all? See, now we get into the TT, okay? For real. Something, some truth, or whatever that matter was had came charging in. I feel like somebody really started to show with this Knight of Swords. Somebody really started to show how fucking their true colors. I feel like they really started to talk real slick with this Knight of Swords. Somebody was starting to talk real slick. Somebody was faking like somebody started acting real stingy. Okay, y'all see that? Somebody started acting real stingy. Real stingy. Yeah, they started to show their real true colors of what, yep, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Somebody feel because they feel like, okay, I got free will, I can do whatever I want to do. But the wheel did not turn in their favor. Y'all just see me split the deck. Okay? Could be a real strong I'm getting right now is a air sign. Yep. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody started to show their true colors. Maybe there was an argument that popped off or something had happened. Okay? And this person really started to show how disrespectful, especially the Knights of Swords. I feel like they're kind of younger than you. Okay? Maybe it was a child. I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. But either way it goes, the truth of the matter had came out. And the truth of the matter is came out that this family member, they did a whole 360, how disrespectful they can be. Yeah. What's this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? Three of Pentacles. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? The devil came out. Y'all see that? Yeah, I feel like you was patiently waiting for this too. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this person was, I don't know if they was living with somebody in a place that you had got for the person or something like that, or something got to do with a place or a job, but the person turned on you. They did like a whole 360, like they turned on you. Yeah. But see, you're the star. You're the one that got the light. That's the star card right there. Blessings are going to come upon you. Because I feel like you tried with this person. I feel like you tried to get, you try to be a family member, like a family member, I guess, supposed to be, but this person wasn't, feeling that or something like that. Like they were, they did a whole 360. No matter how hard you helped them or whatever you did for them, they didn't care. It was just only for them. Like they were only in it for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Yep. King, Knight of Cups. I feel like maybe it was two younger people. Yeah, they both got disrespectful. Maybe it is children or a child or something like that. Or yeah, it is. It's a children. They got real disrespectful. And I feel like they try to stand up to you or be disrespectful to you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but I feel like now they're reaping what they sown. They lie in their own bed. Okay, they lay their bed and they're lying back in it. Or somehow they say it or something like that. The reason I'm saying that because we got the Knight of Swords and then we got the Knight of Cups, and then y'all see how we got the Devil here. So it was some craziness going on. And then we got the Three of Pentacles up here. So it was like some craziness that was going on with two individuals, two family members who thought they can be like very disrespectful in some way, shape, or form. Okay, there's more than one. I feel like it's somebody that was younger than you, the viewer. Or if you're the viewer and you're young and this happened to you, switch the energies as you wish, okay? But I feel like somebody got disrespected or somebody thought they was bigger than who they was ready to even be or something like that. But I do with the Six of Cups, I feel like it was children. It was a child or something like that. Yeah. They thought they can will of fortune. They thought because they had free will, well, you do got free will, but you need to learn how to drive the wheel, how to control the wheel, how to get instructions and direction upon your will. Okay. And I feel like they or whoever will, but at the same time they did a whole 360, especially with that wheel of fortune, it was a whole 360. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, at the end of the day, you got shit coming for you because the Most High got you. No matter what, they invest in you. You got things coming to you. You're going to receive whatever you lost, you're going to receive it back tenfold. Okay, I don't know what it is, but whatever you lost, you're going to receive it back tenfold. This is coming from all the way from the inner kingdom out into the universe to you. Yep. The Lover's card. Oh, yeah, this Ace of Cups keeps coming out too. Wow. What else you got for us, Spirit? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe, please, sis, if you made it this far. Thank you. Family member did a whole 360. Yeah. They was trying to breadcrumb you. Okay? Somebody, you had to cut them off because they kept doing it. They kept doing it. I feel like it was a mother figure or some type of authority figure or somebody got disrespected. Or you had to kick your mother out. Something like that too. Or a lover. That's supposed to be a family member. Something that got to do with that. Didn't I just say that shit? It could have been a mother. Five of Pentacles. Two people got left out. Just put it like this. Two people got left out in the cold. Okay? Two people. Two or three. Maybe they could have had a child. You know what I'm saying? That you felt sorry for him to a certain extent. I don't know. But justice was served regardlessly. Okay? Justice was served regardlessly. So I feel like people was in you, they was messing with some of your stuff, your things, okay, that you hold very close and valuable to you. You don't mind sharing them, but let me know when you using my stuff or my items, or let me know. You're not trying to be selfish, but let me know. But if they was trying to take something from you without even getting permission, something like that, I don't know. Okay, so yeah. All right, so now that we got a full picture, let's go ahead and clarify. Something's wrong. Okay, Spirit, what is this? Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Devil. What's that? Let's give us more insight. What's going on? Okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah, there was a disappointment. You had to abandon this family member regardlessly because they disappointed you. They did a whole 360, and I don't feel like you don't appreciate that because the truth of the whole matter came out regardlessly. You know what I mean? Whether it came from an older or younger person, that was just basically disrespectful. I feel like, somebody had to either walk away from a job or had to be walked out of a place, some type of establishment or something, because they were being like unorderly, they was being very disrespectful. They was being, very deceitful. And I feel like you had to leave this person behind. You had to leave them behind. You had to turn your back. Hmm. You had to. Yeah. See, at the top of the deck, we got the Tower card too. So I don't know. Yeah. Damn. Y'all just see me split the deck. Something is very significant with this family member getting left out in the cold. You had to, because they was being very disrespectful. And I feel like at first, because you were like this leader type of person, you was kind of like playing small, and because it's my family member, I feel like I don't need to plot. I ain't gonna say you're a person to try to plot on people, but I feel like you're a person that does plan, but I feel like you lacked your plan because you had a family member who you felt that understood you or had some understanding. Okay. But it was a lot of delays or something like that within something. I don't know. What is this? Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, y'all. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. That's good. Like and subscribe, y'all. There's some links down below. Also, go to the community. I do be posting there as well. So I will go over there and look. If you want the ebook I wrote, it's called Self Love Journey. If you're on that journey, click the link and put in your email. It's going to come straight to your email. It's free. Okay. If y'all want a t-shirt to support the channel, go ahead. They are very highly, 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 highly protected by ancestors, angel, spirit guides. But if I were you, I would go ahead and purchase one. I do accept Afterpay. If you want a reading with me, you can book down below in the About section. Pick a slot. There's some slots available for this month. Okay. Pick a time. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. The Sun card. See, brighter days ahead. Yeah, see, and I feel like, you're standing your ground no matter what. You're playing your position no matter what as a family member, but at the same time, you have to make your inner being shine, and be pleasurable and have prosperity and happiness within yourself. You cannot be treating somebody who treats you in a way they want to be disrespectful or switch up on you, right? Yeah, especially, I don't care if it is a child or whoever, but I feel like you got things that's going to receive to you because the victory is yours regardlessly anyway, at the end of the day. Okay? At the end of the day, you hold the power. You hold the power. I can't make this up. You hold the power, especially within yourself. Okay? Yep, you do. Because you got the Chariot. Movement, you got progression, you take action, no matter, you got willpower, you got control, you got direction. You're a departure from somebody who's being disloyal. What is this? Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles, please. The spirit don't want you to reach in certain spots, like channel. They won't allow you. Because I feel like I don't know. Maybe I didn't drink enough water or something. But I feel like I'm supposed to be channeling just a little like higher than what I am. I don't know. I guess it's just a message. I'm just reading the cards. So, but this is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, it's a lot of back turns. I feel like you walked away. I feel like you had to send some people away that was being disrespectful. That did it their whole 360, of how they communicated with you in a very, very disrespectful way. You know what I mean? So you got to cut them off because you got to handle people with a long handle spoon, you know. from that far, you can deal with them over there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm also getting it was a child that had, got pregnant at too young of an age or something like that. I hope not, but that's just not something you abide by. That's not, you look at you yourself as a high level, person, and you work hard towards that. It's not easy, being yourself and who you truly are, right? All right. And have independence for yourself and really, being true to yourself and really investing in yourself, right? It's not easy, but you got to stay true to yourself at the end of the day. Real. You're not trying to, if somebody want to go 360, you're not trying to change that for nobody. All right. What do we have for our Oracle card? Let's try to get up out of here. Like and subscribe if you made this far. And if you did, hey, I appreciate it. And I hope everything comes to you tenfold, no matter what you're going through. May everything come to you. This is exactly how you plan it, especially if it's in a positive, directed manner that really comes deeply from within. Okay? This is going to come back to you tenfold, especially if you made it this far. I promise you. All right, Spirit, what you got for us? Kangaroo cycle 6. Cycle. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Didn't I say something about 9 earlier? Did I say something about 9? Because it says a 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and the stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. And I feel like that's what you're doing. That's why, if a family member want to go do a whole 360, you ain't got time. You got to keep moving forward no matter what. Maybe it was a partnership y'all supposed to have together and this person did not. They start moving backwards and you had to keep going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But it says more metamorphosis butterfly. And it reads, pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of a profound change or transformation. It says you are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. That card is synonymous from this one because, it's saying something within 9 months as long as you keep going. No matter if a family member, did a 360 on you or not, it is what it is. Keep going. But it says, owl and observe. And it reads, you are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearance into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said, despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. You see what I'm saying? See, and I feel like even in the past observation, you observed some things within this family member that you kind of ignored, but now I feel like you see a person's motives and you heard certain things within that person's tone, frequency, and vibration of certain conversations that was coming from them, which is the messenger. Sometimes it's you could see a person and that person looks like your person that like a family member that you grew up with or child that you had or whatever, right? And the energy that is within that person transcended somewhere else, but something else housed that individual that you see physically. And sometimes you really got to read that message deeply to know what is in that person rather than what you see physically. But look at the energetically, spiritually what's in that person. You got to be very observant. Observation is key. I cannot make that shit up. I swear. That shit is real. Be very, very much. Because we live in them times right now. You got to be able to read energy. You got to be able to read the room. You got to be able to feel the environments. You got to, you got to be able to see invisibly, all of that. Because if you, it's a lot, but trust me, it's highly, highly needed. Because a motherfucker turn on you just like that. Family member, friend, foe, it don't matter. Dog, cat, bird, I don't know. And if they do, you better be ready to cut people off. You gotta be ready instantly. For real. But just keep moving forward to rise. Because have that high level takeoff for real. Beaver, balance. And say you gotta be balanced in these last days and time for real. But it says you are being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. So balancement is key in this whole situation, no matter what. hmm At the bottom of the deck, we got antelope. And it says decisive action. You are being told what? I don't know that word. That it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts now, right now. Yep. You have decisive action. I feel like you've been taking decisive action. That's what this picture frame is. You know what I mean? We build a picture here, and the picture is whatever the framework was in our mind. So here's the formula to that picture. Now, you know, I feel like you already been making decisive action. But it says yeah, you have productivity. Okay. And it reads, it is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. Yeah, that's why you've been cutting people off. That's why you don't care if they family member or not, because you've been very productive. So you already ahead of the game, regardlessly. Either way it go. Yo, let me get let's hang this picture, y'all. Let's hang this picture. What else we got? One last little card. Here. Thank y'all for being here. Like and subscribe. Yep. And this is the card. Let's see, what does it say? It says, great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. See, I told you I was already ahead of the game. For real. Already ahead of the game. Action has been taken, productivity has been on point. Okay. You've been taking decisive action. Balancement has been key in this whole situation of whatever this family member has been trying to do. You already balanced yourself out because, hey, you're willing to change, whether, metamorphically like a butterfly, and you're not going to keep going through cycles. So, great works. You've been performing them, and it's been strengthening you, causing you to still prevail, have perseverance. Okay? But let's get a scripture, because sometimes we gotta not only pray for ourselves, but pray for people. For real. But it says, our lives are in God's hands. He keeps our feet from stumbling. Okay? And that's in Psalm 66, verse 9. And then on the back it says, in him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. Psalms 28, verse 7. It's real talk out here, Sometimes you need that. All right. All right, my beautiful role models. If you got any questions, put them down below. Go ahead and comment. I would love to read them. I like y'all being here. I appreciate it so much. And y'all have a beautiful day, evening, or night. And guess what? I love y'all. See you on the next one. Bye, role models.